with Jesse and Karina.
Hi.
Hi. First of all, I'm super excited that you are both here. Thank you, Jesse, for introducing us, because this is really a beautiful connection with the three of us together. We're here at Kincara in Costa Rica, which is up in the mountains. We've had 3 nights here, so this is actually our last night.
Yeah. I'm so sad.
Our last supper. Our last supper.
Which
Counting
is
down the days
delicious.
till I'm back to eat this food again.
Yeah.
Oh, the
I mean, I look
food
forward.
is like everything.
I look forward to the meals.
Yeah.
Right? What has been your favorite, and do you even have a favorite on the dining experience,
Oh
or
my
what is
God.
your take?
I don't even know, to be honest. Like, literally every single thing we've had. I don't think there's been one thing that I didn't like. And it's so fresh that I feel like I can just eat as much as I want. So.
I've walked through the garden and picked a few leaves off and just eaten them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can like just pick some leaves and make your own salad like that.
Yeah, this is my favorite part, actually, salads, because
salads.
I could tell that they're so fresh.
Yeah.
Like
And
the
I mean,
leaves, the
yeah.
crunchiness.
Yes.
everything is made from the earth and everything
From the
is,
garden right here, oh my god, with all these beautiful Ayurvedic dressings.
Yes, I
I
love
mean,
it.
like,
Okay. Cheers, girls. Okay. So, Jesse, you and I have done retreats together. What do you find is like the most? You've been doing retreats for how many years now?
5?
McCool wasn't your first retreat, was it?
No.
Okay.
No, I haven't.
5 years. What do you find is the biggest challenge in organizing retreats?
Definitely for me, well, I have 2.
You can have 5.
One is definitely collecting money, because that's like a point of discomfort when you're working with students that you're close with, and
Just like
you know,
energetically,
like taking money, like that much money from people can be hard as a teacher when you're like trying not to overstep certain boundaries and
like
being
when
pushy
money is
and-
being due.
Exactly, and for me, like when I need to pay the resort or the hotel and then they haven't paid me all of it yet,
Yeah.
it gets like a little hairy. So obviously working with you has been great with that. But then also for sure, like marketing the space to the right group of people is also like just lessons I've learned, like finding the perfect group of people for like the space, and that will like really appreciate the space you're in, because you've taken me to so many different properties that all carry a different vibe and a different personality, and so when you can attract the right crew, it's just like incredible.
So understanding the property that you're going to, knowing it actually intimately,
Yes.
and that how you're able to sell it then.
Totally. That's why like these trips actually are like monumental for me. Like I rarely go to places that I haven't been before now, because it helps so much to be able to explain it properly to people,
Yeah.
and to really get them excited about coming.
Yeah. Have you ever been to a property or a retreat that you hadn't been to before that you had planned?
Actually, yes, but I had close friends who'd been there, and it pretty much was exactly as they described.
So you were
but
able
it's
to.
still, it was unique, and it still affected the way that the retreat sold, because I still got people that were like, "Oh, you've been there, right?" Or like, "What's
And
it
you had
like?"
to
And
say
I was
no.
like, "Well, my friend said," which like, it doesn't come across the same way.
It doesn't
So,
come across with
Yeah,
confidence.
so
I hear you.
that totally like showed, like it all ended up being perfectly okay, but it did come through, and like the sales of the retreat was harder.
Yeah, when you haven't been there. Yeah, that makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
for sure.
And Karina, you lead retreats in New York and some local places. And what has been your biggest challenge on leading retreats or organizing retreats?
Well, for me, it's always important to have a partner, because I'm more about creative part and about like getting people excited, and I know how to do
That really well, yeah.
Yeah, but organizing everything, structure, also money-wise, right? This part has to be handled by
Yeah.
my close
Somebody.
friend, right?
Or
So
somebody, yeah.
who know what to do. in
Yeah.
this
What's
part.
so interesting, because I feel like retreat leaders leading any kind of group, you're holding such sacred space for a group of people, whether it be 10 or 20 or 30 people, that is a very unique talent. And anything outside of that is a distraction. And so whether it's like logistics or money or, you know, site selection and all this, like you have such a talent that you have to share with the world, and that it's like all these other things are just, you know, get in the way of doing that.
And logistically, like, if you don't have help putting together the retreat, like the few weeks leading up to it,
You're exhausted.
Exhausting because you're trying to like just create content and like get all the nitty gritty details of like each minute of every day. Whereas like if you still have to deal with shuttles and, you know, like little things like that where you have to communicate to other people instead of really putting like your energy into creating and perfecting your like daily themes and like the little details that are going to make the retreat really special, it's hard.
Yeah. So learning your experiences from 5 years ago till now, like have you shifted things? Like are there things that you really now do differently that you felt like, oh my God, if I would have known 5 years ago?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, one is definitely pricing. I mean, my first retreat, which wasn't with you, I like just undersold
yourself.
myself.
Yeah.
Like I didn't value myself as much as like clearly other people did, and I had a great big group of people, like 17 people, but I made $10, which comes awfully close to losing money.
Well, if you calculate your time, you lost money.
God, I for sure lost money. Oh, so much money. Yeah.
Because the time in organizing a retreat, especially just one retreat, is epic.
And that retreat was so stressful. Like I rented out a house. I had like help with cooking, but not cleaning. Like I was doing everything. It was like such a disaster. My mom was there, thank God. She was fabulous.
What were you cleaning?
Such a help. I was like doing dishes. Like I was doing everything. Like cleaning up the public space, like driving cars. I rented a car. I was like driving in Costa Rica actually. Yeah, so I've learned a ton.
When there's a will, there's a way,
Exactly.
for sure. But you learn that's not the retreat you want to be in anymore.
No, it was hard.
It happened to me too in my first retreat. We rented a beautiful house upstate New York, and then I prepared all the food. It was organically made, like prepared food, and then all the dishes and all the entertainment and the commute. It was like so much work. Yeah. But people were happy, so I was happy.
Yeah, of course. I mean, ultimately, you want everyone to be happy.
For sure. And what I've learned is that like the more you can prepare well, the more that like me personally, like the more I can get out of it, and that comes across with your guests. Like when you're there, you're obviously a host, but you're also part of the group. And if you remove yourself from the group, it affects the energy of the group to go do work or to go figure things out. Like you don't want to have to do that. People are like, where are you? We want you to come to the pool with us or whatever. And you're like, sorry, gotta go plan tomorrow. Like that isn't good.
Yeah, that's why, I mean, every place that we work with, we've been to, we know the logistics of the property, we know the person that's also here facilitating with you. Like the idea is that you're here or you're wherever you're leading your retreat, and you're there to hold space. You're not there to make calls and to try to figure out what's happening next. You're not there to figure out why the service took too long or to clean somebody's table. Oh my God.
I really like that here we were able to try all the activities, and it was like open for us, because now you know what you want to prepare for your people when they come. You know what activities will kind of fit their needs, and like you know what can you do.
I think that's awesome. I am super happy to meet you for the first time, Karina, and Jesse. Always we do great things together. So we'll plan more travel together.
Yes.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
All right.